The Chrome extension you're looking to get right now is this one. You can all take yourselves off mute and we're just going to go play around. So I'm going to get one of you to give me your competitor name.
Cucumber marketing.
Okay, Cucumber Marketing, here they are. Okay, so as you can see, I remember I'm a bad speller. Okay, so we have Cucumber Marketing, right? Looks like they have something.
And they're
Oh, did you
using
see that?
HubSpot.
That was HubSpot. So the little result. Okay, so if you have the Chrome extension, the Google Legacy, you're going to open it up. Now, sometimes you'll have to, you can hit record and turn it on, and then I refresh my page. I will if I have ad blockers like this one. I will pause this. Let's just do always. And then maybe I'll refresh it again because I'm a little neurotic. And then I get, look, okay, see? Okay, so now we're going to click on this. This is our legacy system. So why do I use this? So when I go to a website, say I have a meeting, a new meeting, I'm going to definitely go to the person's website first and I'm going to look at these tools. So what is this telling me? I have Google Analytics and I have Tag Manager. I don't have any tags set up for retargeting or Google Ads. I don't have Google Analytics 4, and now Google Analytics 4 can be set up through here, right, Valen? Is that correct? It will still have a Google Analytics 4 tag.
Yeah, the way you'll see it is that it'll be also say Google Analytics, but the difference is underneath instead of UA, it'll say G colon and then
Right.
or G hyphen.
So what does this tell me? This tells me that they don't have Google Analytics 4. So they know something about what they're doing because they have Tag Manager, but they don't have Google Analytics 4, which makes me a little nervous as a marketing company. So
Also, that's the fifth property in there. So under their
oh
account,
yeah, see
that's
that?
you notice that the number says 5, and that means that there's 5 properties in their Google Analytics at bare minimum, which is a little bit worrying of
Yeah.
so
What remember, so when you set up a Google Analytics account, you can have an account and then properties under it as different businesses. And we want everybody to have their own Google Analytics account. Who do we know, Phelan, that's got this?
Tedford doors.
Yes, these guys. If you look at this site, right, they have Google Analytics, they have Tag Manager, they have the global site tag. But if you look at they have Universal, they're number 26. So that tells me that they're a property under somebody else's, because why would this one website, one business have a 26? There's 26 other businesses attached to this. So that's what the tag, and that's setting just regular setup. Who do we have here? Michelle, will you give me one of your competitors' names?
Sure, VCMT.
CMT. Okay, go here. So let's just do a little synopsis on these guys. Okay, so we got bang. That's good. Okay, so they have Google Analytics. They got the number one. That's good. They don't seem to have a tag manager. What does that tell me? Or Google Analytics 4? That tells me that they're not current because this means they're like super old. So that's great. They have tag manager. They probably don't have any of their event tracking set up. I mean, they could, but it would just be in Universal. So these people are going to have to upgrade what they're doing because Universal Analytics will become no longer useful in about a year's time. So let's look at some other things. Now I have, remember, Mongols, looks like a little egg. Click on that. And then it's going to
Oh,
prepare and
one
it's going
thing just before you get to the Mongols, one other thing that you'll notice is that in the tag assistant, that the color of the tag is also super important. So green means it's working. Whereas if we went back to not Tedford, but the one before, yeah, these guys, I believe it was, yeah, it's yellow, which means that it's not properly implemented. So it's saying that it's being tracked twice. So this, again, red flag, you definitely want to catch that. That means that they're not tracking things correctly. If you have 2 tags, it will fire twice and it will just screw up the analytics.
And the way you'll see that is by using the tag assistant, or when you go into Google Analytics, their bounce rate will be like super low. And that bounce rate will tell you if it's 10 or something. That's when we know there's a problem. So this is a huge problem because they're double tracking and that's dirty data is what that means. So literally, if we worked with this company, we would tell them you can't really take anything you've done in the past as evidence of what you should be doing in the future because your data is dirty. So there's that. So let's do Mongols with this one. So click on this. And there's so many tools. You can see all my little Chrome extensions I have. I love them. And so their domain authority is locked, right? You can't see lots of things. But if you go over to on-page SEO, you can see, oh, what's their meta tag for this? And this is it. So offer full per-time massage training. Nobody's doing their SEO from what I'm seeing because I'm assuming they want to rank for massage training or massage therapy.
Yeah.
And it's massage training programs is there. And if we look at, that's your description. Where's the headings? Okay, so H1, so it'll tell us everything. H2, H3. Oh, they're using up to H6. Okay. So it's not that great. On page SEO, what's going on? It'll show you keywords 1, 2, or 3. So let's do this. Say they want to rank for massage therapy, or we want to see how many times they mention massage therapy on their page. So I literally go to their page, and I'm going to do on my computer's Command F. If you're using a PC, I think it's Control F. So look, massage therapy, it's mentioned twice on this page. That's it. And it'll tell you the places. Now, if we go to it, here we go. Let's go here. Now, let's go Command F. And they have massage therapy mentioned 11 times on their homepage. And we can see, like, all the places it's mentioned. So if I was this school...
There's one thing to bear in mind with that page is that one of those was a iframe of a YouTube video. So
yeah,
just
and
watch
this,
out for that, because
right. So
yeah, those will actually load. The iframe won't be read by the Googlebot.
So Phelan's talking about this, right? So this
Yeah.
word doesn't really count in an iframe. So this is good, right? This brings up keyword density. How many times should, so we know that this is a short tail keyword, right? We know it's going to have lots of search volume. We know that, is it our best target? We know that it's not in the URL though, but is this the homepage? No. But it was, wait.
It is the landing page for the New Westminster campus.
Okay. This is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's interesting. So you're trying to rank this page for massage therapy? Okay. So the URL, you're going to need to change that so it has the word massage therapy. Even if it's New West, right? Massage therapy in there would be helpful. But you have it 11 times on a page, so that's super helpful. So if I was working with this company, I would say, hey, your competition's got, they're mentioning the keyword 11 times. And then I would also go through like Mongols or some other tool. Like I have this SEO tool. I like this one too. And this, it depends how you want to look at things, right? This will tell you the headings, which is a little cleaner for me. And it should tell you the summary, what's going on. And so these are tools just to play with. Now, the other way, and I got to share my full screen for this. So with this, say I'm on here and I want to see the meta description and the title, and I want to see if they're on WordPress. So I right click and then I go down to inspect the last menu item on the little pop-up menu that opens. And so all this stuff comes up and it's so overwhelming, right? You're like, oh God, I don't want to pay any attention to this. But don't worry, you can click around and do things if you want. And it's a good way to learn. But all you're going to do is do Command F. And then it opens this little find box. Here, let me just make it bigger. Ooh, that made it smaller. So it opens this little find box. And then if I want to find their meta, so I type in meta and I am looking for meta description. Okay, so meta description. There we go. We offer, so it says, there you go. That's their thing. So we know they're not doing SEO. Why? Their keyword isn't in the front. And if we look at, let's say we want to find, are they on WordPress? We would type in WordPress, maybe properly. Okay, so they're using WordPress, right? So you can find out a lot of information in this. We can do their title. So if you don't want to use a tool, this looks like they could be doing SEO because they're using the pipes. Maybe they just think they're cool. But they put their business name at the front and they put Career College Vancouver. So they've put a geo-targeted keyword there. And what else have they done? And then Massage Therapy College at the end. So they don't know what's going on because if this is their keyword, that should be at the front. Nobody cares that nobody's going to understand, let alone care, that they're using an acronym. I don't know how many of us have read an acronym where somebody, I'm like, what is that for? So no acronyms. People don't know. People don't know that this is your school. They could think this is a type of therapy. Oh yeah.
On this on the description, let's just say for e-commerce, if
Yeah.
you sell multiple products, like you
Yes.
said, you want to put the products in the beginning. So if you put, let's just say for like my brand, I do faux fur vests and jackets, and then I have blazers. So I would literally want to list out all of those words, like faux fur vest, comma, jacket, comma, blazers for women. And that would be enough that all those keywords would suffice. If somebody typed in faux fur women or faux fur jacket for women, it would bring up all those keywords.
Here's the thing. So you listed about 5 keywords there, right? So faux fur. So it depends on the page. So each page is going to rank for a keyword, right? Your home page, maybe
Yeah,
faux fur for
Sorry, is
women.
what I'm talking about.
The home page?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do is you do some keyword research. You try to find something that isn't that competitive. First, okay, tell me one of your competitors.
I actually don't have any competitors for the faux fur. Not a lot of people have a highly niche.
I like faux fur. I know it's not spelled like that, just so y'all know. But okay,
F-A-U-X.
I would interesting faux fur jackets, faux fur.
Yeah.
Let's just do.
Mhm.
So we know short tail, right?
Yeah.
So what's going on? You might not think you have competitors, but
More fabric stuff. You actually have to put faux fur like jacket. And then I have hundreds of competitors, but not a specific website. Everything is going to be ASOS or Shein, all of these really fast fashion, Amazon, Revolve.
hard to beat. Yeah, so they're doing ads and they have shopping ads. So when we're doing like our keyword research or competitor research, not only do we ask our clients if they have competitors, but we also ask them like, what are your competitors? And then we'll do our own searches. So we see that you might want to try to show up in the organic shopping section right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And so you need to set up your Google, Phelan?
Google Merchant Center
Thank you.
account.
I already
Yes.
have that.
Awesome. And so that could help you show up in the organic section. Then we have ads, so we know it's a competitive word. Then we have images, so we're hoping you have lots of images on your site. Amazon, not going to beat them. Oh, we know that, but Nordstrom, right? These are all huge brands. So
Yeah.
you're going to have to faux fur pink. Let's do pink faux fur jacket for boys.
I don't do boys.
I know, but let's just pretend.
Yeah.
Okay, girls. For
Women,
young people,
young people.
gender specific. Okay. Who are we competing at? Etsy. Great. I don't know if we
My
Amazon.
product's on Etsy, so that's a good.
So, do you know what people search for? Pinterest, Walmart. Oh my goodness, AliExpress. You can't beat them. Postmark and then ads. So, it's just huge brands.
Yeah, that's the problem is that I don't have a specific website that I could say is a direct competitor that only sells faux fur because like I really focus on outerwear. But everybody else is on, like you said, Revolve, Zara, all these massive companies, but they're more seasonal. They only bring them in once a year.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so outerwear.
That in and of itself, you already found a USP, like a unique selling proposition, is basically all year round.
Yeah.
That would be one thing to target. So in this situation, what you're looking at is you're going to have to find a different avenue to get people to find out about you. So like the Etsy would be one. Like we have someone who they sell cards on the platform, and what they do is that then they get an email from them, and then you can direct them to your own website. So you,
Yeah,
you
of
might
course.
need to find some other avenue to collect an email and then do email marketing for
Yeah.
getting people back to the store.
Yeah, exactly. I have all my current sales from Etsy. And so that's what I do is I compile all their emails into just a basic list. This Donna Salyers, she has put so much money in SEO.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Because I basically follow her.
Hmm.
And she has way more capability than I do. She's been doing this for about 15 or so years, if I'm not mistaken. Been a long-
Okay, so look at that trusted store. I don't even, what is that, Phelan? Ooh, that's good. I don't know what this is, but
What?
it's not working.
Oh, trusted stores. Okay, so that is when you set up your Google Merchant Center account, there's a weird tag that you can set up. It's hard to find inside of it, but what it does is that when someone finds you through the Google Merchant Center, like the shopping or shopping ads, then Google afterwards can prompt them to say, hey, would you like to leave a Google review for them? And it's a way to collect Google reviews for people who purchased.
So check this out. Okay, so here's the keyword women's faux fur.
Yeah.
And so let's just Command F and gotta get rid of my little do. See how many times she mentions it. So you said she's doing SEO, but I'm seeing a lot of, maybe this isn't the keyword, right? But there, so
When I was doing a lot of my research on her, she had so many backlinks, like I'm talking in like the tens of thousands the last
Yeah.
time I checked. So that's what made me assume she was doing lots of SEO. She had so many backlinks. She was on every bloody directory, every coupon page. Like it was crazy.
okay. So let's just take her main URL because that's gonna give us all the subs. So we go to Ahrefs free backlink checker. Now backlinks do help. I just put it in here. Check backlinks. I'm not a robot.
I believe I use SEM Rush for this.
Okay. Because I think SEMrush. So we can see who's linking to them. So it looks like they have an image link. Is this Catherine's? Okay, so yeah, they have quite a few backlinks. This is a big deal. But then what are these sites, right? You might want to go to them.
Coupon sites, like American coupon sites. She's a US based product. So a lot of stuff is like these coupon pages. And she's also branched out into home. So she's doing things like carpets and pillows and those types of throws now as well.
Okay, interesting.
The other one I saw is that she did get a link from New York Post, which is that
Huge.
those are definitely the ones you want to get. I also saw a Bean Pod, which means she was on a podcast. So these are all
Podcasts
other
are really good to get on to talk
Yeah.
about this. So if you're going to market this business, you're going to have to look at some other creative ways because there's so many huge players.
Yeah.
But
and
doing
maybe partnerships as well. That's another one that if you could pair with someone that would complement your brand, and then that's a way that you guys can both win.
C39, that's okay, right? Top anchors. So there's lots you can look at. Remember the anchors of the anchor text. So these are the links, right? Top 5 pages.
Got it.
And then there's a couple other things to do when spying.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hijack the class.
Oh, no. Everybody, you did not hijack. We're all learning this and it's super important, right? I think so. The sites I wanted to take you to quickly were
a lot of backlinks can be toxic though, I learned. You can have kind of spammy backlinks.
If you have backlinks that you want, do follow. Those are usually the best. So if you have the spammy ones, they do nothing for you, basically just wasting your time.
So there's people that sell cleaning up backlinks. You can do some cleanup in your Google Search Console, but we had somebody What did they do to us, Phelan? We had
We had a massive spike in the number of traffics to a page that was like livebot.xyz. So it was like a weird page that didn't exist on our website, but it was like thousands of hits at it. And then I just Googled, why am I getting traffic to this page? And it turns out it was a company that would like fake bot traffic to attack your site and then be like, oh, you should totally buy our services to like help prevent that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you can ignore spammy backlinks. You'll see their backlinks go up and down. We had a backlink that was a copy of another site. So this
Wow.
is my original 2017. Ba-da-da. Yes. Is the image stretched? Yes. Did I love this image? Yes. Was I focused more on social media? Looks to be so. Right? And so this is the Wayback Time Machine. You can look at your competitors. If we took in the Michelle, or do we have the cucumber? What was it? Okay. Cucumber mark. Okay. Yes. Okay. So cucumber marketing. And let's go to their website. You could beat these guys easily, right? And where's my time machine? Way back. So why you want to do these things is you're basically looking at content. So look at this. These people have been around since 2009. Let's go see their 2008. Let's see if we can see their original website. So I'm thinking, okay, and now you're looking for the little like dot. And then you're going to click on the time that the snapshot was taken, and it should take you to the old version of their site. What does this tell you? You can see elements that they've kept over time. So that could be effectively working. Now, of course, there is some guesswork in there. Like you can see that, okay, there wasn't much there. Let's go to here. And so the Wayback Time Machine is super fun. Oh, look, this is their site, and this was September 2020. And so if we compare this, so is your company cool? I guess like a cucumber, is that the idea? So it looks okay. And then we can compare that to today and see, ooh, what have they changed? Have they kept the content? Do they feel their content's working? Things like that. The other one is the who is, which is super helpful. So you basically, why do you want to know who is? So this is going to be more for is unavailable, yes. Let's see if it works. Phelan does this more than me, as you can tell. Phelan, why don't you do this and share what you do?
Sure.
Yeah, backlink checker is really good. Basically, so when I look at a client's website, I use the Tag Assistant, and I actually use the dev tools. Those are the things I use. They're the things that I find the most effective, because you can find the H1 tags, H2 tags, and the meta descriptions. So if we went to the cucumber site, so I can also find the meta descriptions, right? This is what Google's index. So you have no control over the site links that Google's indexing. I know because when we were selling websites more, I indexed for websites, but didn't, when I stopped selling them, I was still indexing for it. So we had to make some changes. These clients gain clarity. So if these people sell SEO, I might be like, so you can see they've used their meta description, title, and URLs properly, unless now Google has the right to change any of this information at any time. But we can
Walk
see
back the page titles. I know the meta descriptions, I said we'll change them.
titles.
Yeah, I thought they were experimenting, but then they got a lot of pushback from everyone.
Yeah. And what they said was, we're really sorry we didn't do it very well. We'll do it better. So they didn't say, stop doing it. So let's see if we got, so remember let's get their website and copy it, go back. Let's do our search operators. This is going to give me all of Cucumber Marketing's, all the pages on their site. So it's saying 576 results. So I see their privacy policy, I see their careers, their services. Now say I wanted to be like, okay, site, and then file, type. See what I get, nothing. So I'm looking up SEO checklist and then file type,
Isn't it? Yeah.
no spaces. And so I get a ton of PDFs. So I can see what other people, now PDFs do open, right? So you want to just be aware. Google will tell you if something's not right. So the ultimate SEO check. So say I wanted to develop a checklist for my business. I'm going to go find other people's checklists because why reinvent the wheel? And this is their checklist. Is it that good? Okay, blah, blah, blah. So it might be something to utilize, improve on. Because, yeah. So I use that function a lot. There's the keyword function, which is really helpful. So say I want to rank for local SEO Vancouver. What is now we go? I have a search operator list for you all too. So if we go to site operators, which I think are the most fun site operators. So in URL, all right, let's try this one. Go over, copy. And so you can get carried away. We'll just go to a new page. So in URL, local SEO Vancouver. See what shows up. So it should, everything should have in my URL, local SEO Vancouver, local SEO Vancouver. Interesting. Okay, doesn't seem to be exact right now. So yeah, okay. And then title. And with this type of searching, you can do minus title, local SEO. Interesting. Local SEO Vancouver. So this is in their title. So this is maybe how I'd look for competitors for businesses I work with. Real estate agents area. We use, so site. So if you can't get access, right, to things like like you can't get access to inside their site, but you want to see like how many pages do they have? 135. And I got all my blog pages. You can see I've clicked on them before because they're hyperlinked blue. Photo archives. So you get a lot of information from the search engine results pages. But if you want to dig deeper and be like, okay, for this page, what are they doing? Do they have, if I go to my website and then I go to, and I click Mongools and I go to like on page and I can see my page speed if I want, and it'll run the test. Now we can put any test. There's a lot of tools we do with audits. You can actually put other businesses like in Screaming Frog, which is a tool. You should all download the free version for next week if you don't have it already. I know we've mentioned a bunch of times. Okay, so my performance is 68. That's good. If I was focused on technical SEO, I'd be looking at this and saying, these, they need to reduce their server response time, which sounds really painful. But let's see, do they have structured data? And then we'd say failing, you're fired if they don't. So, and you might not understand all of these. The things you want to pay attention to are the headings. How long is their content? If they're ranking. So you want to do your keyword searches on Google, find the competition. If you look at your competitor spreadsheet, there's a lot of information on here that you can use. It says start here. This will tell you kind of put the business's name or your name, and then it goes second step. And so you're going to ask the business, who are your main competitors? Put 1, 2, or 3, right? Put their domain, their website, their domain score if you want, backlink score if you want. See if you can find their monthly traffic or the local directories. You would get that from the SERPs. Any notes. And then you run a SERP check and you literally list out the results, like who's in the top positions for this keyword. And in Bing, if you want, or other search engines. So you can list those out. You can keep going and you can be like, okay, I want to see all these things. Like how many words? Like I literally will go to a page and be like, okay, where's their domain score? How many keywords are they targeting? How many backlinks? Are they doing ads? And then the on-page assessment, which is where I'm going to spend most of my time on the on-page assessment and where is it? And the asset check. So I got Screaming Frog, you got your search operators in here if you want them to try things. I use file type mostly, and I'll use file type mostly, but there's some really cool ones like in URL, and like you'll end up using more of the quotations and things like that when you get into Google Ads. And that's where your skill set will take off with your searching, because you can use exact match and phrase match. With exact match is the square brackets, phrase match is the quotations. And basically what all you're doing is, say for your competitors, you're searching on Google, you're searching their site, you're seeing like, are they doing the right things? Do they have, so if I look local SEO, okay, let's do local SEO services. Let's see. So I'll get rid of the ads so I know people are bidding on these, so I know it's competitive. But let's see these businesses. Okay, Marwick, these guys, big in Vancouver. Okay, I'm going to surpass. Oh, yay, me. I'm going to surpass this. Okay, so best local SEO. My keyword is local SEO services, right? Best local SEO services. So they have it in their title and their meta description. It is not at the front of their meta description. So I'm like, meh, looks like they're doing SEO. We have more than 25 years experience in ... So they're using that in what? I need to know more. So this is the new way to do. So this is called truncating, right? So usually when it's truncated, cut off, it means that you have put too many words in your meta description, but people are doing this on purpose now. So they're probably doing a bit of local SEO. If we look down here, award-winning local SEO service. So the things that Google Ads will help you with also with doing this type of stuff is to think about emotion, because this is all the same. Local SEO services, award-winning local SEO services, and local SEO search, close to services, SEO services, local SEO. So it's got SEO twice. Is that keyword? 3 times. That's bad. They got it in the URL search. That's their homepage. They're like fully trained. Best local SEO services and plans with the business name. That's normal. Starts with, so everybody here is aiming to help search engines. They're not necessarily writing for the people, because do people want local SEO services twice? Maybe not. However, so these guys, they know front end, right? Front end. So let's look at another business. Somebody give me an example.
Massage therapy.
Near me. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, maybe not the near me, because that's really hard to rank for. So we know it's a short tail keyword. It's a very popular search. I'm going to do this incognito actually. So we know it's just a cleaner search. A little bit of a cleaner search. Okay, so definitely it's location specific, right? Because Google's saying, oh my God, this is I'm not using a geo-targeted keyword. So Vancouver, but it's giving me, it looks like Vancouver results. So it's taking my area and seeing, what do I want? So it still knows who I am. So if we go down here, see this? Now this to me, be like, this is a Mayo Clinic. Is this what they wrote? So I could take this, copy, and then let's go to their site.
Oh, one other thing, just so all you guys are aware, Mayo Clinic gets paid by Google to write those blog posts.
And
So they make
then-
$6 million a year from Google to write this.
And so that was the meta description. So Command F and meta. And is it the same? Application name. Where's my description? Okay. Massage therapy can help stress, pain, and tense muscles. And what was the one I actually got? So command find. Okay, get out of here. And I'm like, is it mentioned on the page? Command find. Ah. So what Google has done is they have put this meta description in, and they have taken it from the first line of text. So this is very normal, right? So they thought that my query, their interpretation of what I wanted, was better than their own meta description and title. Why? Because it said in massage therapy, where when I looked at the meta here, it didn't say in massage therapy. Inspect, we went. And you might say, why is she not writing just description? And because it never works, because you have to write meta name equals, it's got to be exact, right? So massage therapy, no, Google's just choosing. Because it's the first word. Is this a better result? So Google can change it at any time. SEOs were up in arms, right? So what about this? WebMD, massage therapy. Okay, it looks like somebody's managed their titles because they've capitalized each letter. So only an SEO or Google Ads person would probably do that. So rhythmic tapping. It looks like it's been truncated. It was done in 2020. So they might want to update that, but they're showing up really high. So then we got Healthline. So massage therapy. When I search for massage therapy, gotta ask what am I as a searcher looking for? What did the therapist do? What's the best benefits? 7 categories. Interesting. What types? Looks like somebody wanting to learn about massage therapy. They're not necessarily looking for a service, but Google's saying, hey, are you actually looking for a service? Because we got some. So what is this? This is a review. Excellent reviews. Google's showing the reviews. So massage therapist is the main category. So you definitely want massage therapy school is your categories. Now,
One other note that's going to be a really powerful tool. We're going to go over it in the audit that you can also use on your competition. But yeah, there's a couple
So
of those.
fun.
So yeah,
this is never ending. So your competition it's a thing. So you'll have those spreadsheets up in the Google Drive. This is an ongoing thing, so you're probably going to have lots of questions. We're going to compare lots of sites over time. And
especially when we do the audits.
yeah, especially, so the audits are going to do a lot.